Hey there, let me tell you about an incredible fishing adventure that changed a young boy's life forever. You know, sometimes the simplest moments can create the most magical memories. Little Tommy had always dreamed of going fishing with his dad, just like the kids in his favorite storybooks. Every night before bed, he'd imagined himself catching the biggest fish in the lake, becoming a legendary fisherman in his own right. One crisp Saturday morning, when the sun was just starting to peek through the clouds, Tommy's dad gently shook him awake. "Ready for your first fishing trip, champ?" he whispered. Tommy's eyes lit up like fireworks on the 4th of July. This was it. His dream was finally coming true. They packed their gear, 2 fishing rods, a tackle box full of colorful lures, and of course, Tommy's lucky baseball cap that his grandpa had given him. The drive to the lake felt like forever, but Tommy didn't mind. He watched the world wake up through the car window while his dad told him stories about his own first fishing trip. At the lake, everything was peaceful. The water looked like glass, reflecting the pink and orange sky above. Tommy could hear birds singing their morning songs, and somewhere in the distance, fish jumped, creating ripples that danced across the surface. "Now, Tommy," his dad said, showing him how to bait the hook. "Fishing isn't just about catching fish. It's about patience, about connecting with nature, and sometimes, ... He smiled. "It's about the stories we tell later, whether we catch anything or not." Tommy listened carefully as his dad taught him how to cast. His first few tries weren't perfect. The line got tangled, and the bait flew off once or twice. But his dad just laughed and helped him try again. That's the thing about fishing and life, really. Sometimes you have to keep trying until you get it right. Hours passed, and Tommy hadn't caught anything yet. He was starting to feel a little disappointed when suddenly his rod bent almost double. Dad, I got something," he shouted, his heart racing with excitement. "Easy now, Tommy," his dad coached. "Reel it in slowly. That's it. ... Nice and steady. ... The fish fought hard, pulling and diving, but Tommy held on. When he finally pulled it in, it wasn't the giant monster he'd imagined, just a modest-sized bass, but to Tommy, it might as well have been a whale. His dad snapped a photo of Tommy holding his first catch, beaming with pride. That photo would later find its place on the living room wall, a reminder of this perfect morning. They released the fish back into the lake, and Tommy watched it swim away, feeling like he'd just completed an epic quest. On the drive home, Tommy couldn't stop talking about every detail of the day. His dad just smiled, knowing that this was more than just a fishing trip. It was the beginning of a tradition, a bond that would grow stronger with each early morning adventure they shared. That night, as Tommy drifted off to sleep, he didn't need to imagine fishing adventures anymore. He had his own real story to remember. And you know what? Sometimes the best stories aren't in books at all. They're the ones we live ourselves with the people we love. So next time you're dreaming of an adventure, remember Tommy's first fishing trip, because sometimes the simplest moments, like a quiet morning by the lake with someone special, can create memories that last a lifetime. And who knows, maybe tomorrow will be your day to create a story worth telling.